Hi, I'm Greg from Cutting Edge Stencils, and I'd like to introduce our new line of Wall Quote Stencils. We've put together a collection of phrases with a positive message that can be used on walls, on pillows, or even on canvas to make your own artwork. But no matter where you use these, they're sure to inspire creativity, to motivate you, and to remind you of what's special. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, you got a baby boy, we got a stencil for you. You got a baby girl, we got one for her too. Got our clip-on stencil level. This is a great tool. This is going to help to keep our phrase parallel with the ceiling, parallel with the floor. Just looks very professional instead of having your phrase crooked. What we're going to do is we're going to slide this on the bottom of the stencil. And what you do is you just take your level and you just slide it on the bottom. Goes on very easy. Make sure it sits tight against the stencil. And now what you're going to want to do is make sure that your bubble is between the two black lines, and that's going to tell you that your stencil is level. Okay, we got our stencil on the wall. It's leveled. I'm going to put a couple more pieces of tape just to make sure that the stencil doesn't move when we roll it. Okay, we got our stencil on the wall. We've got it leveled. We checked that with our Cutting Edge Stencils clip-on stencil level. And now we're going to use 3 mini rollers, 3 different colors, and we're going to do this project here, the baby boy project. We're going to start with this folk art Heartland blue color, and we're going to do the brackets here. We love these folk art paints. The acrylics are dynamite. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mini roller. We sell these at Cutting Edge Stencils. They work great for projects like this, where you have a big enough area to roll. It's not small enough where you really need to get in with a brush. It's not that detailed. These are dynamite. So what we'll do is we'll load our roller. And again, this is very important. Evenly load your roller. Don't just run it through the paint, nice and even. Get it equally distributed on the surface of the roller. And now what we'll do is we'll offload it onto the paper towels. So you come down to your paper towels and just 1 or 2 passes, you can see how it offloads it, with different consistencies. So it gets a little heavier in some areas. So as we offload this, it evens out the load on the roller. So now we have an even load on the roller. We're going to come up and we're going to just get right on the stencil and do our brackets in Heartland blue. Don't push too hard or you'll get bleed. Just build up your paint coverage slowly. You can see it doesn't take very long. Come over here. Still have enough paint on my roller. Again, don't push down too hard. You can see the face on that baby boy right now. Okay, let's paint the baby. And guess what color we're using? Baby blue. Perfect. Again, we're going to load our roller nice and evenly. Come over, again, we're just going to knock off the excess onto our paper towel. Nice dry roller, it's ready to go. To the baby. You can see we're not using spray adhesive here, and there's no problem at all. Okay, let's roll our boy, and we're going to use folk art slate blue for this. Again, we're going to load our roller. Nice and even. Offload onto the paper towels. This is the standard. A couple passes. And there you go. You got a nice dry roller ready to go. Get creative with this. You can use all different colors. You can do each letter in a different color. See, I'm not pushing too hard. I'm building it up. Going to give me the best, tightest line. Okay, we finished our project here. We're going to pull this down, see how it looks. This took all of about 5 minutes to complete. I think everyone has 5 minutes for their baby boy. Wow, this looks great. Wow, that project turned out great, and it was so easy to do. Come on down to cuttingedgestencils.com and check out our stencils and our free How to Stencil videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy stenciling.